All right, how to print money out of thin air. Number one is to get some paper, which resembles that of actual paper bills. Step number two is to acquire some color, some ink, or some paint that resembles the exact color of that of the bills that you want to create. Step number three is to acquire a printer. Step number four is to place the printer somewhere. And step number five is to start printing money and let the dollar bills fly. Obviously, this is a joke, and no, this is a this is not an endorsement. In fact, this is my endorsement of you to not do this because it's illegal and you shouldn't be printing money illegally and you will get caught. So absolutely don't do that. Now, the reason I bring this up is because I heard about this way of printing money because some dude on some podcast named Insider talked about how he was running this money printing scheme, which I really didn't know, or I knew it was physically possible, but I didn't know that anybody would actually attempt to do this. Really, but it turns out there's a whole industry of people who print money legally. Now, I'm here to talk about how to print money legally. Printing money legally out of thin air. Step number one is to obviously not do what I just told you because that's illegal. Step number two is to find a market with a problem. Step number three is to really get to know your market well. Build your ideal customer avatar. Who is he? What's he thinking about? What's he bothered with? Who is he angry at? What's he scared of? What are his innermost fears? What are his dreams? All of those things. What emotions make his mind tickle? Etc., etc. Step number four is to build a product or deliver a product or a service that solves his problem. And then step number five is to charge payment for your solution. And don't be afraid of charging a stiff price, a higher price, because people will pay more if you actually manage to solve their problems. And then step number six, wash, rinse, and repeat. That's it. Now, obviously, this makes it sound very simple. And the principle is quite simple. It ain't easy. Everyone knows it ain't easy. Because first you need to find your market and then learn more about your market. And what you might think is cool doesn't necessarily mean that your market thinks it's cool. If I want to sell glasses to people, I'm in the industry of selling glasses, then I shouldn't be looking at the glasses I'm wearing myself because I personally think that these glasses are cool, right? These are photochromatic. I think that's the term that's being used. And for those who can't see, I'm showing my glasses because sometimes I wear glasses. Now these are photochromatic. They turn into sunglasses outside when it's sun outside or when it's light outside. I think that's very, very beneficial. I like it a lot. That way I don't have to wear sunglasses at all. And yeah, it makes me look cooler, I like to think. Now, I think that solves a huge problem or a need in my particular case, but that might not be the case for you. So I shouldn't be thinking about how I feel when I wear these sunglasses. I should be thinking about what you, the listener, or the target group are feeling when you're wearing those sunglasses. Does that make sense? It should make sense. Don't think about what you think is cool. Think about what your market thinks is cool. That's where the golden goose is. That's how you print money. That's how you get rich. I mean, that's why we're using iPhones, we're driving Teslas, we're using Macintoshes, etc., etc. And soon we're probably going to have a robot that Elon Musk built because Elon Musk recognizes the dire need for robots in our society today. Now, I could go on and on about that, but basically, The fundamentals of persuasion and connecting with your market is learning what bothers them. Them. What bothers them, what aggravates them, what makes them happy, and so on and so forth. Basically, what emotions triggers them, and deliver a product or a service that solves their problem and triggers the emotion, or an emotion, or several emotions within them. If you want to learn more about persuasion and how to connect better with your market, then get subscribed to my email list. The link to do so is in the episode description, and I'll see you there.